Preparing for Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur in the year of a pandemic has been an extra challenge. We feel a little bit more disconnected from our community, from our congregation. But then again, many of us have kept that connection going. We are grateful that we have technology. We're grateful that we have the opportunity of almost every day to see each other's faces. And yes, there are many people that have connected in such fashion. But so many others are waiting from the old ways of connecting. And they're not going to come back to us as easily. So we need to find out what it means to be a congregation in these days and to still feel connected, to meet new faces, to realize we're part of a family, to realize that there is joy and there is sorrow to share with one another. Our evening minions have allowed us to see each other's faces because we're on Zoom, and to ask the questions or to offer the condolences because yes, there have been deaths during the last number of months. And yes, our Shiva minions have been on Zoom. And what I've heard from so many, what I felt myself when my brother died a few months back, was that there was warmth, there was love, there was community, there was congregation. And I hope and pray that many of you connect even more in different ways now, because Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur will be a little bit more challenging. So what does it mean to be a congregation truly? It means to care about one another. Pray? Absolutely, sure. Prayer is something wonderful to do together. But to tell you the truth, we can pray at home on our own as well. But that doesn't create community. We come together as a congregation in order to share lives, to root ourselves in each other's souls, to become a meaningful part of one another. To know that when we lose a member of the congregation, we've lost a member of our family. To be part of a community of Israel is another dimension that is so very important. It takes us to the past and it takes us to the future. There's a story about the Gerer Rebbe, may his memory protect us all. He decided to ask a question of one of his disciples. He said, "How's Moshe doing?" And the disciple didn't know. To which the Rebbe said, "What? You don't know how Moshe is doing? You pray under the same roof, you study the same text, you serve the same God, and you sing the same songs, the same prayers. And yet you dare to tell me that you don't know how Moshe is doing. Whether he's in good health, whether he needs help, whether he needs comforting or advice." This is the very essence of our way of life. What Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur is reminding us is we need rootedness in one another's lives. We need that connection. Every human being must share in others' lives. You can't leave someone else to him or herself. We have to be there, as I said before, in both joy and sorrow, but to be there. Shana Tova to all of you. Let's find those extra ways of connecting. Join us, Evening Minyan, in the month before Rosh Hashanah, so you get to meet other faces and realize they can be part of your family as well. Again, L'shana tova tikatevu v'techatemu.